Another thing to notice is that sometimes when you're riding your bike, you'll feel like your brakes are really squishy. You know, like, oh, I'm squeezing the handle in all the way, and my wheel's still slipping. Well, that's what these are for. Usually that means that your brake pads are wearing out. So, say when you get your bike from the store, from a shop, or when somebody works on it, you know, usually the brake levers only come back this far, and it's really tight and you can't squeeze it any further. Well, as your brake pads wear down, that's going to create more of a gap in the amount of cable that you're going to pull also. So as your brake pads wear down, you're going to have to pull more and more inwards to get the same tightness that you used to have when you got it brand newer from the shop. So to make up for that, that's what these are for. This is your barrel adjuster. Now you're going to unscrew this in the lefty-loosey direction, and when you do this, it makes up for ground that you lose by wearing down your brake pads. So once you unscrew the main barrel adjuster, this is your nut that locks it. It's back into place, so now it's not moving. Now remember how this brake lever used to go all the way in? Well, now it only goes in that much. And then the harder you squeeze, that's as far as it goes. And that's your new stopping point. So, to fix the squish in your brakes, this is your barrel adjuster. Screw it outwards, lefty-loosey, lock it down with your lock nut, and that'll make up for any looseness in your brakes. Okay, so as before, how we talked about the barrel adjusters, this is for your front brake. So if we unscrew this barrel adjuster all the way out to make room for the wear and tear that we would have in the brake pads. Sorry about that. So this is all the way out. And put the lock nut in, hold it in place. Yeah, that handle only comes back that far. This is out pretty far. Now, the handle probably could be a little tighter instead of having it here. Maybe just have it out here. So make up for this. Screw your barrel adjuster all the way back in. And then this would be your coarse adjustment, this would be your fine adjustment. So take your hex wrench, stick it in there, loosen it up a little bit while holding onto the cable with one side. Alright, and then pull it tight a little bit. Make up for some of the ground down here that you'll have to make up here later. So the amount that we just moved the cable up here, now going back to the handle, now with the barrel adjuster all the way in, since we adjusted it down here, the handle only comes back as far as it did with the barrel adjuster all the way out before. So now, even if you screw your barrel adjuster out a little bit, lock it in, now your brakes are super tight, you can get a good squeeze on it. So just remember, you can do your coarse adjustment down here to pull the large segments of wire through, and then your barrel adjuster for the fine segments. So the majority of your pull is going to be down here, and then adjust with the barrel adjuster for the fine tuning to get the right squeeze that you want.